Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I've actually sat down like this to film kind of like a sit down video and talk to you guys, and I'm so excited just to kind of let you guys know what's going on with my life. I wanted this just to be a sit down video talking to you guys about my life, what's been going on recently, what kind of my future is going to look like, as well as what kind of content you can expect to see on my channel here in the future. If you do not know, I just graduated college. My content over the last month or so has not been the most consistent for sure. I've had so much going on. It's been absolutely insane. I opened my own business, I graduated, I have a job starting soon, like everything has just been so crazy. I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram and a lot of them were fairly similar, so I thought I would just go over kind of what's going to be going on in my life over the next little while and how everything went. I don't really have a plan for this video at all. I just wanted to sit down and give you guys updates. So I think we're just going to get right on into it. So over the last month, I kind of graduated college. So I have officially done college classes forever. So in college, I was earning a Bachelor of Design, and colleges and universities do work a little bit different in Canada than they do in the United States. So basically, the way my college works is I did not get to choose my classes. For the last 4 years, I have a set number of classes I've had to take with the same 20 people over the last 4 years. We are all in the exact same classes together at the exact same times every day. So I'm with the exact same 20 people over the last 4 years in the exact same classes. You cannot move classes around. You have to take classes pretty much in the semester that they are assigned to you. I messed this up a little bit last year when I went to Florida because during that summer, my entire class was taking a co-op semester. I needed 2 co-op semesters to graduate. I did not take a summer co-op semester, which meant that that summer co-op semester got deferred until fall of 2020, which is what is going to be starting now. So therefore, I am going to be going into a co-op semester, which is the last requirement I have to graduate. However, it is going to be a paid job. So realistically, I'm thinking of it, it's a job graduating college. I don't have to do classes anymore, none of that. It's a job. So that's kind of how I'm thinking of it. However, I will not get that diploma until August of 2021 because technically I have fallen behind an entire year because I did not complete that co-op semester. However, there's really no way I could not get that diploma. I've completed all my classes. I finished my thesis. I presented my thesis. It went extremely well. I don't have marks back or anything for it. But if you're wondering, I did my thesis on controlled environmental agriculture, the future of farming in conjunction with Industry 4.0 and how together that can help kind of save the world's food crisis. Yeah, so super overwhelming, super crazy. I researched it and did it for 8 months. Huge project. Basically, it's like living with the land, but on like steroids. So now that that is all done and complete and finished, I will be going into September, like I said, with a full-time job. As many of you know, I've kind of talked about this a little bit, how I do have a job. I'm not going to name the exact company it's for because it is for a very local, small startup. So I don't necessarily want to name the company for my own personal security reasons, but basically my title there is going to be Digital Brand Builder, which means I am running their social medias and also going to be helping them with various marketing materials, and most excitingly, I'm going to be helping them build their brand book, their brand tone of voice, all that stuff. So it is going to be very social media heavy, which is where I definitely specialize. Coming out of school, I consider myself a brand designer and social media strategist with major specializations in digital marketing. That is where I personally feel I thrive the most. I very much know how digital marketing works from a brand perspective and how I can use that on social media specifically to help a company grow and make that translate into sales. So using that stuff that I have learned, that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm very excited for it. The work I'm going to be doing is well beyond what a normal co-op position and normal co-op student would be doing. This is important stuff. This is literally creating a brand for a company, like a real company in the real world, and I am so excited for it. So I will be working at this company 40 hours a week. Thankfully, because of COVID-19, I will be working from home. So coming into then what exactly my YouTube schedule is going to look like for that period of time, I still plan on posting on Monday and Friday. I do not start my job until September 7th. I finished class and presented my thesis in that about a week ago. However, we're doing like a grad show thing too, and I didn't finish my work for that until yesterday. So now we are done. We are done. And I have about 2 weeks now to focus just solely on creating YouTube videos and kind of bulk filming content for you guys as kind of my plan for the next 2 weeks. So I'm going to be doing that throughout September to December. You can expect Monday, Friday uploads, and then hopefully at least one bonus video a week throughout the week. So for example, this video I believe is going to be going live on Thursday. There's still going to be a video tomorrow on Friday. As many of you know, last Monday, I also started my own business. I started my own Disney small shop selling stickers and bracelets. The bracelets are temporary. There's a whole story behind the bracelets, but mainly the concept is stickers. I want to sell stickers, eventually translate that into t-shirts and more going forward, but right now it's just stickers. I'm running the entire business out of my house here. I am making the stickers myself. I'm using Adobe Illustrator to create them. I'm using sticker paper to print them and my Cricut to cut them, and then I am packaging and sending them out all from my home right here. So it's been a lot of work getting it all together, and I'm still constantly coming up with new designs too. So over the next 2 weeks before work starts, I'm basically going to be bulk creating stickers to schedule releases probably until the end of October. I'm hoping to do weekly releases. The store is called Frozen Fractals, and I'm going to be calling it Fractal Fridays is going to be the drop releases that I'm going to be doing. So I'm so excited for that. The ones that are going live this Friday, so tomorrow, are going to be some Halloween ones. I want to get Halloween stuff out. I am extremely worried. I'm not even going to lie. I'm extremely worried about the USPS. In Canada, we use Canada Post, and our postal system has been backlogged due to COVID-19, but we definitely haven't been having the same issues that the US has been having. Tracking, for me to send a package tracking from Canada to the States costs like $10-12, whereas letter mail is like $3. So realistically, I'm not sending stickers with tracking, which is not necessarily the best choice. So I'm very scared about USPS for sure. So if you do order from Frozen Fractals, please just be patient. It will get to you eventually. It might just take longer. Hence why we are doing Halloween stickers in September right now. Frozen Fractals has been doing amazing. I was absolutely blown away with you guys and how amazing you guys are and how many orders I got within the first week. Like, that was absolutely insane to me. So thank you so much for that. Oh, I guess we should probably talk about Disney a little bit. I still cannot go to Florida. The borders are closed. I wouldn't personally be going right now anyway. I don't feel it's safe enough for me personally to go right now, especially traveling through an airport. It's not something I want to do right now, but the borders are closed. I can't go anywhere. I don't know when they're going to be open. They keep extending the closure. That being said, I do have a trip booked in February. I have a hotel booked and I have a flight booked. I've only put down a deposit at this point because if the borders close or are still closed during that point, obviously I can't go. As for my annual pass, I did not cancel it. A couple of people asked me this question. I did not cancel it because if I cannot go in February, I'm going to move my trip to May. My annual pass, because Disney extended them, my annual pass is now good until May 26th of 2021. So my plan is, if I can't go for Festival of the Arts, which is the goal in February, I'm going to go again for Flower and Garden in May. As far as I'm concerned, my annual pass is already kind of paid for itself. So I would love to be able to get one more vacation out of it, and by one more vacation out of it, I'm literally talking a week and a half, 2 weeks here. So it's going to be a long vacation and I'm very excited for it. And the thing about the vacation is I want to make it, although I'm there obviously to have fun, meet some friends down in Florida, that kind of stuff, I also want to make it very content focused. I would love to be able to film very specific videos for you guys. One thing I definitely miss about being in Florida and living in Florida is being able to film very specific videos, like just go to the park for the day and spend that day filming, and I've had a lot of ideas since, and that is something I really enjoy doing in the parks. Like really, truly, absolutely enjoy doing is having like a spark of an idea for a video and then just going to the parks and doing it. So I've created a little bit of a list of videos that ideally I would love to film in the parks, and hopefully that gets to come true, especially in February. I've never seen Festival of the Arts. I would love to do that. Now, like I said, my job ends in December of 2020. This was definitely a big question that a lot of you guys asked in the like Q&A thing, was what is my like 5-year plan? The truth is I do not have a 5-year plan. My life has changed so much over the last year. I don't feel it's realistic at this point for me to create any sort of 5-year plan. I'm very keen with just going for the flow and figuring out what's the best decision for me at the time. I have this full-time job, and there is definitely the possibility of it continuing after December and them hiring me on as a full-time employee. I've already talked to them and told them that I don't necessarily want full-time. I would love to do part-time. And a couple reasons for this. First off, I would love to focus on YouTube, and I would love to focus on frozen fractals. Although at this point they are not huge money makers, having that time to just be able to sit down and do them is very valuable to me. And obviously I do need some sort of income, so having a part-time job for like 20 hours a week would be so beneficial to me. Eventually I would love to just be able to do YouTube and frozen fractals. A lot of people have asked me kind of where my priorities lay within that, whether it be working for a company, whether it be doing YouTube, whether it be working on frozen fractals, whether it be freelancing, like what I plan on doing. And realistically, at this point for me, YouTube still does take a little bit of priority over frozen fractals for sure, however not by much. So I'd say like 60% of my priority is YouTube and 40% is frozen fractals, and not even YouTube anymore either. I'd say social media in general, whether that's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc. Frozen fractals is something I would absolutely love to develop. However, in my future, I also would love a lot of freedom to be able to travel places. Being able to completely automate frozen fractals, if I could do that, would be amazing. But the concept of having to be home for long periods of time to be able to pack and distribute orders isn't necessarily a long-term solution for me, because I really do want to travel a lot in the future. So at this point, I am still working on stickers. I'm hoping in 2021 we can start expanding into t-shirts and stuff like that, growing it that way. By 2021, I also want to have my own website and not be selling on Etsy anymore. Etsy is the best option for me right now because they do automate a lot of the process for me. I'm just getting into this. I'm just learning kind of the curves and stuff like that, but changing it into an actual like Shopify or something shop is definitely a goal for me, like 110%. I have no intentions right now in my future of working for a company. I am very excited, don't get me wrong. I am so excited to start this job in September. So excited. And continuing it on as a part-time job for as long as possible too. However, eventually I would love to work for myself. I would love the freedom that provides, especially if I can do anything through YouTube, which also brings me into kind of the YouTube content recently. So I've recently decided I'm no longer going to be doing brand rep programs. I'm finishing up the brand rep terms that I am currently on. I do have a couple codes. However, I do no longer want to do brand rep programs. There are a lot of reasons behind this, but the main one is every single one I have been screwed over. I don't believe in brand rep programs. I'm never going to be doing one for frozen fractals. I do not believe there is a benefit on either party's side personally. If you find this works for your company or you love doing brand reps, that is totally fine. This is just something that I personally believe and do not like brand reps. One-offs, however, I am more than happy to do, whether that be for small shops or larger companies. I did recently have 2 larger companies contact me for some very exciting partnerships that I am very excited for. Let's get into YouTube content. So as you guys have been seeing, my YouTube content has been changing and I've been losing subscribers over it. I have not gained. I've lost 5 subscribers over the last month. My numbers keep fluctuating between the same 10 number of subscribers that it's been over the last month. Like I have been stuck in that 10 subscribers for the last month because my content has not been Disney. And although I absolutely adore Disney and will continue creating Disney content, it's not all going to be Disney content anymore. It is going to be shifting to lifestyle content. I'm going to say 40% Disney, 60% lifestyle. I adore creating lifestyle content. If you did not know, before I had this channel, I had a lifestyle channel where I absolutely loved creating videos, and I had been really missing that recently. There's stuff I found I really wanted to create videos on, but it just didn't fit with my Disney kind of theme, so I just wasn't doing it, and I wasn't loving the Disney content as much anymore, especially not have been in the parks for so long now. The Disney content just wasn't there for me, and there's only so much you can do with Disney World content. So I am very much trying to start integrating Disney with the lifestyle content, so making lifestyle content with a little bit of a Disney theme is definitely more of the direction I am going to be heading. If you do not enjoy that, I am extremely sorry, but I do really hope that you give me a chance and maybe watch a video or two, see if you like it. I have been working so hard trying to up my editing. This video is not going to be highly edited because it's going to be an updates video. But if you watch any of my recent videos, I've been trying so hard with my editing, and I've been having so much fun with making edits and doing things, and it's not just cut the video anymore. I've been like doing actual good edits, and I'm really proud of the videos I've been making, and no one's been watching them. It kind of sucks, but I'm not stopping. I'm gonna keep going. It's very difficult to see when like no one watches my videos and each video is premiering like 10 out of 10, like number 10 in views out of the last 10 videos, and you're like, okay, cool. Yeah, so that's kind of how that's been going. So I'm just gonna go into Instagram and make sure there are no real big things I kind of missed, because I think that's pretty much it. I talked about the internship I got, my goals for the future. Oh, what's one thing you're most excited for when you can return to Walt Disney World? I'm definitely excited to ride Runaway Railway again, ride the Skyliner. The Ratatouille ride should in theory be open. Guardians of the Galaxy might even be open. So anything new. Honestly, just like taking the atmosphere too is something I am definitely looking forward to. Biggest advice for someone going into their junior year. Honestly, just cherish it. Go out with friends, hang out with friends, take risks. Just be a yes person. Say yes to every opportunity. Top 3 faves from folklore. Oh geez. The Lakes, August, and Betty, but also illicit affairs. Are you planning on moving somewhere? Any job changes? Okay, so we just talked about job. Moving somewhere. I live with my parents. I'm going to be continuing to do that for a little while. Housing prices around my city specifically are absolutely atrocious. We are becoming very quickly one of the highest, most expensive places in Ontario. So I can't afford to move out. I can't. And I really don't see a point in moving out with roommates when I do move out, because like I have a pretty good situation going on here. I do have a lot of privacy in the basement, and I do have a lot of space here, so I can't really see myself moving out with roommates. So when I do move out, it will probably be a 1-bedroom, but if I want to move into a 1-bedroom, I'm literally looking at almost $2,000 a month for rent. That will be a while away. Next year at this time, I'm planning on staying here for at least another year, but next year at this time, we can re-talk about that issue. If you were to apply for another CEP or CRP, what role would you want to do the most? I said this before, costuming. I think costuming is a super cool role and something I would definitely like to experience that's different from anything else I have so far done. A lot of people are also having this question, are you doing another DCP, CEP? I don't think so. So I personally, a lot of people disagree with me on this, and I'm sorry if this is the news you didn't want to hear. I do not think there is going to be a CEP in 2021. I really don't, and that is the last time I could potentially do it. I don't think it's going to happen. I could be wrong. I hope I am wrong, but I don't think it's going to happen. As for the CRP, it's not something I see in my future. Spending a year down in Florida is not necessarily something I want to do. I would much personally rather work up here, spend the time with my family, and take multiple vacations a year and spend like the same amount of time in the parks, just a week or two at a time, instead of living down there full time. Are you going to do fall videos this year? Yes, yes, yes. The first one, maybe the first one, there might be different ones coming, but the first one coming, I believe, is going to be a full room fall redecorating kind of thing. So yes. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did stay this long, which wow, thank you for staying this long, comment down below what your absolute favorite activity is to do in the fall, because I am definitely looking for some fall activity suggestions. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I hope you guys stay with me even through the little bit of change-ups and content differences that are going to be happening. But thank you again, and have a magical rest of your day.